Guys, it's the Screen Team. We are back, and we are ready to review a movie that's doing very, very well in the box office right now. We are talking about Thor Ragnarok. It's the third in the Thor series, and to help us with the review is our good friend Sean. Sean, thank you for being on the show.
I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Sean, are you a fan of the Thor series? Did you like the first one, and did you like Dark World?
Yes, the first one is a great movie. I think the first one's kind of underrated personally.
Mm-hmm.
Second one, it's on the lower tier of the Marvel movies, but it was enjoyable enough.
All right, so this is the third in the series, and this one seems to kind of go in a different route from the first two, don't you think?
Yeah.
As far as tone and style?
They veered hard into comedy here. This is a comedy movie. And even more so than Guardians of the Galaxy,
mm-hmm.
which has been the Marvel comedy series.
Sure, of course.
They went hard in with the jokes for Thor Ragnarok.
And how did you think the jokes landed?
Too well in some cases.
What does that mean, too well in some cases?
So this movie has a very big tone problem with me, because they went hard with comedy early in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're joke after joke after joke. Problem is, people then got so, in our theater at least, got so accustomed to the jokes that whenever the movie would try to have a poignant scene, like an in-depth character, serious scene,
right,
people would interpret it as a joke and laugh at it and kind of ruin the kind of the moment a bit.
Let me ask you something. You and we both saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 together, right?
Yeah.
I remember the theater experience being very, very, everybody laughing at the same time, very loud, very boisterous. This one didn't seem to have that same effect. Did it to you?
Different people were laughing at different things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was a guy in front of us who was laughing at everything under the sun.
But that one joke was funny with the rock and the scissors.
Yeah, that wasn't bad, yeah. But yeah, like, different people were laughing at different things. I think there was a lot more jokes. Like, even more, like I said, even more Guardians of the Galaxy, a lot more attempts at humor. I mean, humor's subjective. Some people are going to find some things funnier than others. I thought, on average, the jokes landed. It was a funny movie.
Let me ask you something. With the first two movies, at least to me, there were some obviously humorous elements in both of those movies. But for the most part, those movies kind of have a very Shakespearean kind of vibe
especially
to them.
The first one being directed by Kenneth Branagh has a very real feeling about that. The second one, a little bit less so.
With this movie, though, obviously it's got this total 180.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe that might have had something to do with maybe some of the jokes? Because we're expecting Thor and Odin and Loki and all these people to be very serious and, family drama going on. And
well, yeah, I mean, what it reminded me is when Avengers Age of Ultron came out, fairly soon after Batman vs. Superman.
Okay.
And Batman vs. Superman was just such a slog. Mm-hmm. Just no fun whatsoever. And they had a little bit of time, and you kind of felt like they put too much humor into the Avengers to kind of counteract what Batman vs. Superman did.
Okay.
I kind of feel, even though there's nothing really going against it, that they put too much humor in the movie. Even though it was billed as a comedy. That could just be my expectations going in from the previous movies.
I enjoyed this film. I thought the humor was good. Obviously, it didn't land, like you said, on all the occasions, and obviously not all humor is going to do that. Excuse me, but what I was disappointed in was this movie's getting great reviews. They're saying it's one of the best Marvel movies in the cinematic universe.
Well, how long have we been talking about this? Just here? Like 5-6 minutes?
Yes.
Have we mentioned any of the actual plot of the movie?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Because, the plot's got... Cate Blanchett is revealed as Hela. Am I saying that right?
I believe so,
Hela. Goddess of death. Also, Thor's sister.
Mm-hmm.
Owen had a sister... Owen had a daughter who hadn't been revealed to this point. Reveals her early in the movie. So she comes into play. And then the movie weirdly splits between the plot of Thor on an alien world where he meets up with Hulk. And that's something I want to get to here in a minute. And then Hela just kind of taking over Asgard.
Mm-hmm.
The Hela on Asgard stuff was just...
was it boring?
Yeah.
Seemed kind of pointless?
Yeah, it's like, every time I went back there, I'm like, okay, lady doing weird evil stuff while Cate Blanchett, acts okay. Kate Blanchett.
Okay. I love Kate Blanchett.
She's a great actress. They didn't give her much to work with here.
That's true. I'll give you that.
So during that time, like just go back to Thor and Hulk doing weird baby stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's the main interest of this movie is you're following Thor, you're following Valkyrie, a new character to the Thor series, to the Thor movie series, I should say, and also the Hulk. We've got these three buddies hanging out, getting into misadventures and whatnot, and then like you're right, it like splits off, and you're like, okay, this is all funny, but remember here on Asgard, things aren't so good, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I get that. It just felt like this should have been two different movies.
Yeah, or something, because the Asgard stuff just it wasn't playing at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand what they were trying to do, but it just I don't know what it was about it. It's just it was boring.
All right, let me ask you something. Obviously, you and I think we both enjoyed it, but I think we were both expecting a little bit more.
Yeah, I think it was a crowd pleaser.
Okay, that gets into my question here. The folks out here who are listening, the folks who are viewing our video right now, is this going to be an entertaining for them to go out and see in the theater?
I think this, I think it'd be. It's fun to watch, but it's the kind of thing that it's fun to watch and then it's gone. As soon as you leave the theater, I mean, there are no just super standout jokes. There is no
Thor. The rock scissors was pretty good. I like that one. I laughed pretty loud on that one.
Well, there's no Thor grabbing Loki in the Avengers.
I disagree. I disagree. There was a scene with Thor and the ball.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm back up. Hulk with Loki in the Avengers.
Okay.
Where he grabs and just is thrashing him about. That's actually called back to humorous bits. But like, there are funny parts, but like there's no just that standout joke that you remember. It's kind of thing like it's a movie that you'll see and then forget as soon as you leave the theater. I mean, it's fun to watch, but I mean, this seems like a movie more suitable for the middle of July rather than the beginning of November as a big summer kind of block. If you kind of get what I'm saying there.
So let me ask you, is this a movie that you think people should spend their hard-earned money and go see?
It's worth seeing. Yes, I think it's worth seeing. I'm just saying I wouldn't expect too much out of it.
Okay. I would agree. I mean, a lot of critics out there are saying that, it's one of the best in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I don't put it in my top 5.
Not me either. No.
I really don't. I mean, it's a good film. I think people are going to enjoy it. I think people are going to laugh. To me, personally, I was expecting more from all the hype I was hearing.
As was I.
All right. The movie's called Thor Ragnarok. Sean, I appreciate your insight on this. I really do. We'll be back with our second half hour of movie reviews for you right here on the Screen Team on KWOC.